Greetings everyone, my name is Autolevel, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I covered several Veersmith levels, so in this part, I'll be covering several levels from the most popular queue, starting out with this one. Box Testing Facility by Ninnj, with 98 plays and a score of 52. As always, if you want one of her levels to be featured in a future part, please leave both the level name and level ID either in the comment section below or direct message me on Twitter. Also, as always, the full disclaimer of this entire LP series is linked in the description below. Also in the description are the timestamps for all the levels I cover in these parts, so if you want to check if her level is covered, expand the description. So this stage I believe will showcase the multiple uses of the push blocks and punch blocks. They can be used to climb higher, they can also be used to block force beams, and they can crush enemies beneath them. Good checkpoint placement. Well, that was easy. Just keep holding up here, and you'll never get hit. That was all my fault. I should have stuck left of there. That was all me not paying attention. So far, this stage is looking decent. As I mentioned on most of these parts, focusing on levels featured on the most popular queue, most of them aren't going to be that memorable or good. After all, remember Sturgeon's law, at least 90% of the levels submitted to the Mega Man Maker servers are below par or worse. Let's get the Firestorm. I'd rather have that over the Elect Beam. I was hoping that this stage would go by for at least twice as long. I liked the build-up, but suddenly it ended. I do like the concepts shown in this stage, so I will give it a thumbs up. I would just like to see it extended. Second level on the lineup is Infiltrate the Old Tower by MegaLeko, with 59 plays and a score of 29. A bit of a slower start, but it's okay. Generous checkpoint placement, but I'm not complaining. I would rather have overly generous checkpoint placement over overly stingy or checkpoint starvation. It makes the stages much less frustrating after all. Another shorter level. To be honest, this stage was just there. Third level up is Star Wars Darth Moul Astrofly Sturm by Davud, with 54 plays and a score of 21. Okay, this stage will be slightly longer. So we're invading a space base, or a spacecraft. Having access to the Gemini laser means that we can tear through everything. The shmup segment. That was very short and easy. I guess we're in the actual space station now. It appears that those dock roach nests are invulnerable to the Gemini laser. It seems that the screen scrolling is a bit borked here. We scroll a bit beneath here. There was no reason to do it anyway because we have a boss battle to the right. There's no secret below us. This boss arena would be a lot more threatening if the boss wasn't Sparkman and if his weakness was not the Gemini laser. I liked the presentation and aesthetics, but otherwise it was an okay to forgettable level. Fourth up is Suicide Hell, Not for the Faint of Heart, also by Davud, with 50 plays and a score of 19. Proto Man again. I hear force beams. Well, that power muscler escaped. And these Docrons aren't dying at all. I see the gimmick of this stage, just seeing a lot of enemies being killed without having to directly confront them. Same with Bubble Man here. This was a neat gimmick level. I'd like to see this concept taken further, where the only ways you can take on enemies is by using the environmental objects like the Cossack platforms. Based on the title, I was expecting something a lot worse, like a Kriesel level. Fifth up is Winter Retreat by Mega Man 17, with 15 plays and a score 19. How do I get that dough? These rooms feel empty. I feel they can be improved if there are some gimmicks added. Or more enemies, that'll work too. Guess I need top spin here. Out of all stages so far, this was the stage that existed the most. It was just there. Nothing more to say about this level. It's just below par. So I wonder how this got on the most popular queue. Then again, I always ask this question for a lot of levels. This one did not have an interesting gimmick, interesting name, or good design. Sixth up is Let's Go Surfing by Moai, with 37 plays and a score of 18. Oil slider level. Always check to the left. Nothing there. So far rather easy, only hazards are these spikes. This stage was also just there. Still was slightly more interesting than the previous one was. It actually had a gimmick. Seventh up is Amazing Autolevel Part 2 by Phantom Dragon V2X with 108 plays and a score of 46. Another auto-playing level. So putting the controller down. We even have character switching involved here. In fact, This is the first auto-playing level I've seen so far which involves damage boosting. All of the other ones I've seen in the past involve no damage boosting. They involve the player perfect running it automatically. Just imagine getting this level in the middle of a Wily challenge run. You'll quickly max out your E-tank counter. Lots of teleporting around this place. A lot more than usual. When I say usual, I mean in comparison with all of the auto-playing levels I've experienced in the past during this LP. Bye, Toadman. He didn't even get to use the rain flush. I liked it. Eighth up is Shop System Proof of Concept by Fangyo6 with 40 plays and a score of 16. This looks interesting, although this will be a concept level. Can't reach it yet. Neither I can reach this one. Is that a bottomless pit? Yes, it is. I was hoping for a second there was a secret down there. But now I know how to collect the first key. I think it's also possible to do the same with the second key. Four out of 5 keys, let's see what we can get. New characters or new special weapons. Let's get 2 new special weapons. And stay with Mega Man. This was a rather short to the point level, but it demonstrated how to implement a shop system, with all the choices of special weapons and other characters. The shop system would be better if we eventually get a bolt system added to the game. Perhaps for individual levels and the Wily challenge run, that'd be... Ninth up is Fishes Out of Water by Tony6987 with 28 plays and a score of 15. A short level. Let me guess, it's only one screen long. Or just half a dozen. Several water-based enemies outside of water. So of course we face Bubble Man at the end. This stage was just there. I think this level was carried on to the most popular queue due to its title. Tenth up is Cave Drilling by 518 with 39 plays and a score of 13. Of course, I expected that to happen. Almost any time there's oil in a level, there are oil fires coming up. And there's the end of the stage. The stage looped up around itself. Only about 22 minutes passed for this episode, so I'll cover a few more levels on the next page. Usually the levels are a bit longer, but I seem to be only encountering shorter levels. Wait a second. There's something new. Eleventh up is Race in a Centaur Aquatic, also by Davud, with 32 plays and a score of 13. Davud's levels have been showcased in this part 3 times already. Time your jumps properly to stage. At least the stage is fun, although it's on the easier side. If anything, it feels like half a stage. At least to me. In terms of level length, it's already over 20 screens long, but in terms of level progression, I feel it could be extended further with twice the length, while still not overstaying its welcome. So I'll at least give it a complimentary thumbs up. Twelfth up is Say No to Bullying by Pedro Jaime 3_0 with 31 plays and a score of 13. We can either fight Bubble Man, who is completely defenseless, or finish the stage immediately. Of course I'll take the left option, especially if this was in the middle of a Wily challenge run. The left option is much better. Thirteenth up is Escaping Wily by Breakneck-Blitz with 38 plays and a score of 11. Once you get to the second page of the most popular queue levels, they tend to drop off of quality pretty quickly. Not all the time though. No weapons yet. Only Proto Man and his Proto Shield. There is a Proto Buster. In some ways it feels like I'm going through a Wily Fortress in reverse. My bad. Didn't time the slide jump properly. Let's try it again. Loon? Is that what it spells out in the background? At least we acquired the Silver Tomahawk. Only for that part though. Oh, that's it? I thought we could acquire other special weapons, but that was it. I was hoping that this stage would allow us to acquire a lot more special weapons, but it ended here. Unfortunate. I like the idea, but execution needs some work. I never did a base level, or should I do Abandoned Factory? Let's see how Abandoned Factory works. So 14th up is Abandoned Factory by Comic King 15, with 84 plays and a score of 28. Another Proto Man level. We got mostly Mega Man levels, several Proto Man levels, but no base levels. Unless we count the auto-playing level. I don't think the stage is that difficult, but I'll take the checkpoint just in case there's a difficulty spike. You never know. Knew there was a secret here. After all, the gap in the wall was rather suspicious. A Yoshiki and a checkpoint, meaning that there is a boss battle here. Springman. Another okay level, though I do like this boss arena. It is a bit different. Of course, with Springman, taking care of him isn't that much of a challenge. If it was Shade Man, or more difficultly, Windman, this would be a problem. So 15th and final level of the part is Base on Space by Gabriel Kriesel, or Kriesel, with 86 plays and a score of 26. This stage will be about 20 screens long. I wish the intro text actually showed how many screens every level has. Base with space jumping. No wonder why we start off with an M-Tank. For a second there, I thought this was a bottomless pit. Thankfully it wasn't. Crystal Man once again. I say once again because we've encountered him quite a bit during this part. So that was Base in Space, I would have preferred if it took its ideas of space jumping with bass, especially in combination with his double jumping abilities, a lot further, because this stage was just there. So this was another episode focusing on levels from the most popular queue. We started out at least decent, but following that, many of the levels became rather forgettable, unfortunately, being carried by either their fans, random luck, or probably their names or gimmicks. I'll be listing what my favorite level was after I do some recollections in the description below. So in the next part, I'll be covering several more viewers-made levels. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!